dear students. I am Birajini Samantaray from Aryabhatta Career Academy. Today my teaching point about political science. So, before going to teach the political science, the chapter is rights of 11th class, both CBSE and different state syllabus wise. So, first we have to see what is the meaning of a political science. What is the meaning of a political science? Political science is nothing but the part of social science. Political science is the part of pol science is the part of social science. Where people, state and government work together with their respective organizations to work out the aims and objectives of their nature of work along with related to past, to the past, present and the future for their development. So, we came to know, my dear students, that political science is the part of social science. Human being is first one social animal. So, if you will say the Greek philosopher, the father of political science, the father of political science, the Greek philosopher told without society. So, human being is purely social animal. Without society, no individual, no human being can exist. It is the talk of the father of political science, the Greek greatest philosopher, Aristotle. Really, that is happened. So, our political science is the part of social science. Which science is related to society is called as a social science. Along with your social behavior, culture, and socio-economic and policies are there. Social, political, economical, cultural things are related to social science. So, the political science is the part of social science where people, state and government, people of the particular state itself and state's government, all three together work with their respective organizations, their institutions, to work out the aims and objectives of, aims and aspiration of all the people, state and the government. And their nature of work, what are their nature of work, the kind of work they are functionalized in political science, with related to the past, present. Political science is related to the past, present and the future. Past, if you will tell, if history is the root, political science is the fruit. If history is not there, there is no political science at all. So, again, without political science, the history is meaningless. So, present, what is happening in day-to-day life, and the future. In future, what should be done, and which type of planning they will do. These three bodies, people, state and government, they are thinking for their development. For which development? The people's development inside the state and with the action of government. So, if you will learn this political science, we will go through the lesson or a chapter rights. So, my dear students, rights are infallible, and these are without rights. Individual is purely zero, lesser than zero having value, but lesser than zero. So, we will see what do you mean by rights. Rights, how air is required for all the living, for all the living organisms. Rights are highly required being to exist in the society. So, how here, my dear students, so how air is required for all the organisms. Without oxygen, no living organism is existed. Likewise, rights are very, very essential for human beings to exist in this society. For its sake, and it is related, the rights are related to the future people in the present stage and the development meant in the future with all of the aspirations. So, my dear students, the rights are related to the people in the present stage and the development of a future of them with all the aspirations, hopes, their needs, aims and to fulfill their aims and objectives. So, we will see that some political thinkers or political philosophers are telling most of the things about rights. We will classify them and we will explain them one by one. So, we will see the political philosopher to prove how rights are required for human beings. It will be proved by the previous greater philosophers in the age. So, we will see Jeremy Bentham, philosophers. Philosophers. Jeremy Bentham. Jeremy Bentham, the political thinker, told about rights. He was against the natural right of a human being, but he was very cautious about security of a human being. security of human being is highly required is according to Jeremy Bentham, the security of a human being is highly required. This security will come when one human being will get liberty, equality with property right. Liberty, equality, and equality with property right. So, actually Jeremy Bentham was against the natural right of the human being, but he was very sure about, he was very cautious about the existence of a human being needs this security, and this security is liable and attached with liberty and equality along with property right. Without property, there is nothing to be secured. That's why he had given importance of security of human being first, which is related to property right along with liberty and equality. So, we will see next H.J. Lasky, Harold J. Lasky. Harold J. Lasky. According to Harold J. Lasky, rights are correlated to functions and duties. So, we will see. Rights are correlated with its functions and duties. According to Lasky, Harold J. Lasky, that only human being cannot take rights. It will perform the duties. That means these rights and duties are correlated to each other. Correlated to each other. Both rights and duties are two sides of a coin. They are taken as two sides of a coin. Inseparable rights and duties are inseparable. By nature. So, according to Lasky, only human beings cannot enjoy rights. Every complementary is there with responsibility. Take the right and enjoy the rights by discharging the duty. So, rights are correlated with duties. So, if we will give one example, when one human being coming across the family, because family is the school of first citizenship. So, the parents of a child having the duties towards the children in their infant stage to development stage. It is their responsibility to their child or children in their old age, how the child's responsibility is to look after the old parents. Here, both are complementary, both are needed for each other. If one child having the right in childhood, a child having the right and the parents having their responsibility, child having the rights to be taken care, to be developed with the favorable conditions supplied by the parents. And the parents' responsibilities are how to take care of their children. In old age, so it is purely reversed. How it is purely reversed? In old age, the parents' rights are to be taken care by their child or children. And children's responsibility and a child's responsibility is to look after the older parents. Just like that. In citizenship, in the state, in the society, if an individual or a person or people, they are anxious for, they are taking the rights. In exchange, they must perform their duties towards the society, towards the state, and towards their people. It is definite. So, here, Harold J. Lasky giving, if human being enjoys rights, he should perform his duties towards the state and its people and welfare of the society. It is about rights correlated with its functions and duties. Let us see. Bosart and according to Lasky, what has been nature of the rights? Right to work. Lasky very openly giving the statements that right to work. necessary ways of the work. Next, that is the particular time of work. So, if one individual will work, he should get his proper money as a wage. Same thing, a particular time is should be fixed for the working period or working time. Then he added another right, that was a right to education. Right to speech. So he told that right to freedom. Then Harold J. Lasky told freedom is essential. That is the best thing for one individual to grow in the society in a proper way. So, right to freedom is required for which? Right to speech. That means expression, a free of a liberty of expression is highly required. So, he advocated the right to form the association, right to form the So, according to Harold J. Lasky, individual should have the freedom of education, right to education, right to speech, right to freedom, right to form the institutions, and right to have equal law, right to have equal law. So, equal law means rule of law. Means what is the equal law? Before law, all the people must be treated equally. That is called, and that will be one single law is existed for all the people. The laws, those who are related for every kind, every section of the people in this society, that is called as equal law or a rule of law. So, we will see. Next, the Thomas Paine is given which statement? Another philosopher called as Thomas Paine Thomas Paine. He has given the statement that rights of a man, which are rights of man, is at the foundation of all the civil rights. Civil rights means legal rights. Legal rights or the lawful rights. So, we will see then T.H. Green is giving that statement. T.H. Green, he had given that. So, rights are claimed by individual and granted by the state and government for the welfare of this society. So, T.H. Helpin told that rights are claimed by the individual. It is a claimed. It was demanded by the individuals and granted by the claimed, demanded by the individual and granted by the state and the government of that state for the well-being and the welfare of the society. That means all the rights are taking the positiveness of the society or welfare of the society. That's why he had taken that. Bosanquet, that the philosopher Bosanquet had given the advocate and declared all the rights are given, recognized by state and a government. The individual rights are sanctioned by the state and the government. Who is giving? By the state and the government. So, these human being individual rights are sanctioned by, given by them, and at the same time protection also given by that state and the government. This not only given the rights, protection should be given to that rights by the law. Protections of the rights must be given by the law or by judiciary. So, my dear students, these are some of the thinkers or philosophers' opinion about rights. In my next class, I will go through the topic.